Ladies and gentlemen, this first contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, hail from the trenches of Blythe, Oklahoma, this is Trench Blythe.
Well, folks, Trench Blythe making his way down to ringside. We are live here tonight, Midwest City, Oklahoma, outside of the American Legion. Clarence L. Tinker Post 110. Tonight is the night for Trench Blythe. He's going to be taking on Merc, I for one, and Walker Stewart, accompanied by my newest broadcast colleague. Tonight is the night for Alex Carter to make his Red Dirt Wrestling debut.
And I, for one, am very excited to be making my RDW debut, Red Dirt Wrestling. But I'm even more excited for Merc, the Generalissimo. Glory be. All hail the regime.
All hail the regime. Merc has made his way down to ringside, and tonight we are going to be seeing Merc go toe-to-toe with Trench Blythe, a young gun in the sport of professional wrestling. It was just 2 years ago on the day that we were actually right here in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Merc took on Derek James, a man that we saw earlier on in the evening, who sadly lost his UWO championship to new champion Tino Valentino. And the way that I've seen Merc develop over the past 2 years, he's had truly an astronomical rise here in the state of Oklahoma.
Indeed, he has. I was looking into the regime just a little bit earlier today to help prepare for this match. And I got to admit, there's a lot going on in the regime that I like, and I might have to consider joining myself.
A lot going on in the regime that you like, Alex. I don't know how many people I usually hear say that, but I think Merc's going to be happy to hear that.
I heard he might have flyers to hand out backstage. I'll let him know to give you one.
Yeah, potentially so. Collar and elbow tie-up now driven into the corner here. Merc recently returning from excursion. Had a very brief stint in Germany, across the UK. Definitely enjoyed his European tour, and you have to imagine that after a tour to Europe, the way that Merc has experienced, he's going to come in with a couple different tricks of the trade than he typically would have prior to.
Merc told us in the back he spent a week in the WXW training center in Germany. And you think of the people who have come through WXW, people like Walter, who just yesterday, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. WXW has produced some of the top stars out of European wrestling, and Merc spent a week there learning from the best. That's why he's the leader of the regime.
Yeah, you're right about that one. Trench Blythe, however, straight out of the Hunger Dojo. Greco-Roman knuckle lock for Merc and Trench Blythe. And Trench Blythe is powering Merc down. It seems as though I've been feigning that just a little bit.
Exactly. Tell me what you know about Trench Blythe, because I don't know a lot about him, Walker.
Well, Trench Blythe, straight out of the Wrestling Against Hunger Dojo, now training at the Core Professional Wrestling Academy under Skylar Slice, Nathan Estrada, Mascara Pupera, three of the greatest to currently actively do it here in the state of Oklahoma. Trench Blythe, you're going to come to see a very explosive side to this young athlete, but that is if he doesn't get tied up a little too much by Merc.
And Merc has him all tied up now. He's waving to the crowd, saying hi to his mom. Glory be. And he spins Trench Blythe for a loop, and there's an arm drag. Merc has Trench Blythe down and in full control right now. Am I the only one here cheering? Cheer!
Trench Blythe now, he's going for that arm drag. Didn't exactly make that happen. You notice great control being taken right now by Merc on that right shoulder.
He's the leader of the regime for a reason. He's showing it right now as he's in full control of this matchup. Trench Blythe trying to get back up, trying to get control of this matchup, and he hits a massive forearm.
Talk about the explosive nature of Trench Blythe.
There's been a lot of explosive power in all of his attacks in this matchup, but he got sent over the top rope into the outside.
Yeah, but landing right back on his feet, and this is just a re-strategizing moment here for Trench Blythe. He's going to have to re-game plan if he wants to walk away the victor in this contest.
And Merc saw Trench Blythe coming, and right back over he goes.
So someone in the comments was like, I'm a scientist, and together.
Gonna go back in. His third time's perhaps gonna be the charm. Clothesline ducked. Big boot from Merc. Glory be.
Big up and down senton. It's a very interesting scene out here tonight. It's a hot summer afternoon. We're heading into the fall now. Look at
Slowly,
this, up and down.
slowly making our way into the best season of the year, but for now it's 90 degrees out, and these two are throwing it all at each other in the Oklahoma heat.
It is an Oklahoma summer, to say the least. Merc heading to the top rope. Not often that we see Merc ascending to the high rent district. Clothesline up and down. I have to imagine you're soaking in the glory right now.
There's one other person in the crowd who's a part of the Regime Walker.
Got a couple of Regime members here in Midwest City. But it's not just Midwest City that the Regime extends to. Extends all the way from Midwest City to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to WXW in Germany, as we mentioned earlier on. Wait a minute.
Referee brought into the action. Oh, and there's the eye poke. You can't cheat in professional wrestling.
Look at this, up, down. Blythe, hold on,
hold
into
on.
the cover, fully, oh no.
Referee did his due diligence, making sure both shoulders were covered. And I also think that might have given Merc an extra second of recovery to make sure he could kick out on time.
I don't, but I'll go with you.
What do you think of how Trench Blythe has gotten control back into this matchup?
Well, you know, Trench Blythe, as we talked about, very explosive in his offense. But there's a technical side to Trench Blythe as well. Very intelligent young athlete in the game is Blythe. You have to know that he's feeling very good about himself right now in the position he's in.
Absolutely. Merc got back up to his feet, went to take down Trench Blythe, and it's not going to work out for him.
That's definitely not going to work out for him just yet. Merc definitely the larger of these two opponents, in the best shape he's been in quite some time. Merc's been putting in the work back in the gym. Those German gyms, man, you know what they do. Oh.
And you got to think about how slippery the ropes are going to be when you're wrestling in 90-degree heat. The ropes are going to get your sweat all over them.
Yeah, that could have been a very dangerous situation there for Merc. Oh, clubbing blow to the back of the skull.
And that was dangerous for Trench Blythe.
Devastating, and Trench Blythe somehow still reeling.
Trading blows back and forth here. Merc was able to block one by Trench Blythe. And look at this. Blocks another one. Merc able to get him down.
Look at this Merc. Ooh, swinging neck breaker. Round and round he goes. The win not in his grasp just yet.
Close. Close, but no cigar. On that pin attempt is the crowd. They want Trench Blythe back into this one. They are making it known who they want to see come out on top.
Oh, two-handed choking position. No.
Trench Blythe.
Double chop to the lats.
That escape might have given Trench the opportunity he needs. Running start. Oh no, Merc out of the way. And Trench got caught up in the ropes there. How is the leader of the Regime going to take advantage? Got him now. And that's it. That's why he's the leader of the Regime. That's why he's the Generalissimo. He saw his opportunity, he took it, and he got the win. Glory be to Merc.
Phenomenal victory on the evening here tonight for Merc, but folks, that's not all. Coming up in our main event of the evening, we will be seeing a 4-way tables match. The XDWF New Gen X Championship very well could be on the line as well. A lot going on here tonight live at Red Dirt Wrestling. We're going to move on to our very next contest.